631, you're on PokerSesh.
What's up, Limon?
Yeah, what's up? Who's this?
This is ChipXtractor, man.
Oh, ChipXtractor.
Hey, listen.
I was just waiting for the prank call. I thought you were gonna say this is Ike. Fuck you. I can't believe the audience is so nice tonight. We got hundreds of people watching the show live. Thank you, everybody. We got people at YouTube, people at fucking Vimeo, people live at the bike, people on Twitch. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Not one person calling to prank me. I love the audience tonight. All right, what's up, ChipXtractor?
So you've been around forever in the poker community, and at, I guess, what is the higher stakes. You can't honestly tell me that you haven't kept someone's secret about something that they're doing a little shady.
You know, I'm not 100% sure, but my initial reaction would be that I haven't.
Really?
My initial reaction would be that I haven't, and I even get, like, ribbed about this. Like, there's people I know, good poker players, who basically, well-known poker players, who basically don't want to come on this show because they don't know what I'm going to say. And I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't really keep secrets well. If you got secrets, don't tell me them, because I'm not good at it. Like, I don't hold my tongue well. I don't, go along to get along well. I'm basically sort of have like a very bad filter. My partners at Live at the Bike are mad at me about half the time for things I say on this show. I don't know what I'm going to say. I mean, so I'm not good at keeping secrets. And I don't think that I do keep secrets. But I mean, it's conceivable. It's like, I knew Bart for a long time. I mean, I don't remember Bart ever telling me that he was doing something illegal. I thought he did some stupid shit, and I talk about it. But I mean, I know lots of. I mean, I don't even want to say the people's names anymore, because now you might think I'm keeping. I don't keep any secrets. I don't think that I keep any secrets.
Let me ask you a follow-up question then. So, are there people that, and of course you don't have to name names, but are there people that you've distanced yourself in the industry from because they're doing some shady shit?
Well, yes and no. Basically, they more distance themselves from me. I don't really distance myself from people based on that, but here's something you got to understand. I don't swap with people. I don't really stake people. I don't solicit stakes. I don't share bankroll. I don't do any of the things that normal poker players do, because I don't consider poker a team sport. I consider poker an individual sport. So a lot of the people who do shady stuff, anytime, I mean, if you know somebody who shares a bankroll with a guy, or you know somebody who swaps with a guy at the table, they're not necessarily doing anything illegal in their dealings, but I don't want to be a part of it. And people sort of like the poker, the cliquey portion of the poker community, they know that I don't want to be a part of it. I'm not going to ever fucking loan them money, and I'm not going to fucking swap with them when I'm in a game with them, and I'm not going to swap with them. I'm not going to do like some tournament fucking dealings. And I'm not going to stake somebody in a game that I play in. And I'm never going to be fucking staked by a player that I'm playing in a game with. I consider all of that stuff unethical, even though it's not illegal. And even though there might be two players who can do that and just play their normal games, even though I've never actually seen it. The poker community knows that I don't do that, ever. And because
that's a pretty strong statement that you think. And of course, it's your opinion, but that you would say that swapping action or staking crosses over into unethical.
If you're at the same table as your horse, okay, this is where it crosses over to unethical. If I say, I think that there's good value in this tournament, I'm going to put you in. That's not unethical. That's just fucking an investment. Two adults making an investment. But if I say, there's really good value in this cash game, and you and I should swap 50%, that is unethical in my opinion. Unless you tell the rest of the table. Okay? Now, if two bros sit down in my PLO game and they obviously are friends and they just check it down when their heads up, I don't consider that unethical at all. We all know you're bros. You're not going to play pots against each other. You're not making it secret. Or a husband and a wife sits in the same game. They don't play pots heads up against each other. That's not ethical at all. Unethical at all. What's unethical is when you have a secret business arrangement with another player at the table. Okay? And 99% of these business arrangements are secret. The horse backer, the two guys who are equity chopping, the two guys who are sharing the same bankroll and live together, two guys who have swapped. I mean, if you want to swap 1% for fun, nobody fucking cares. But guys who are swapping legitimate percentages and they're playing in the same game, I consider that unethical. That's team poker. And I don't condone team poker. Poker is not a team sport. Poker is a one-man fucking sport. And everybody in the poker community, at least in Los Angeles, who plays in or around me for the last 15 years, 16 years, whatever it is, they know that I don't do it. So, like, the cliquey poker bros, they don't hang out with me. They don't like me, okay? Because when they tell me what cliquey poker bro thing they're doing, I tell them that they're fucking idiots, right? Right to their face, you know. I say, you're an idiot. That's dumb. Why would you do that? And so I don't endear myself to poker cliques. I'm not a part of any poker cliques. And so I don't hear all this shady shit they're doing because they fucking sure as hell ain't gonna tell me because they know I'll go tell everybody else.
Do you think this is part of the way you've always thought about the game, or did this develop over time to kind of insulate yourself from, you know, the bullshit associated with it?
This is the way I've always thought about it from day one. From the day I fucking started playing, I always said, why would I sell my action? I'm better than you. I mean, maybe it's just me being like egotistical, arrogant. I don't know. I want all of my action all of the time. I want 100% of everything I do. I don't want to give any of it to anyone because I don't have a gambling problem. When I see a big game go off, I have no interest in playing in the big game unless I can afford it on my own roll. I don't need to swap with somebody in that game or equity chop with 4 other baller pros I live with at fucking Palms Place or fucking whatever these, some Panorama Towers. I don't need to like team up with 5 guys I know at Pano Towers to play in games that I can't afford. I just play in a game I can't. I just play where I can afford it. You know what? And here's the thing. I think it has a little bit to do from being an old school poker player. Because when I was coming up, there really weren't poker cliques. There was no such thing as like poker houses, dudes fucking living together. Now, I'm not saying that it's 100, that the people are necessarily doing anything wrong, but it gives when people who share a bankroll or stake each other play in the same game, I think it violates one of the basic rules of poker.
Right. Okay, cool. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for your views.
Hey, thank you.